How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is officially November 1st, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I would spend $1,000 in the beginning of this brand new month of opportunities. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is going to be a longer video with a lot of informative and opinion information. So, man, there's so much to disclose, especially in this new month. So let's hop right into this. Also, join the Discord down below. I want to start off with Phantasmal Flames, because this set is releasing in 2 weeks, and I feel like a lot of people are on the edge right now if they should buy in, not buy in, sell, whatever. I mean, people have gotten Phantasmal Flames early, guys. I mean, some people have even gotten the UPC early. It's crazy. I mean, the amount of theft going on right now in the market is absolutely insanity. But besides all that point, I am a big believer that you should not be picking up Phantasmal Flames right now. I think always picking up pre-sale prices is probably one of the stupidest things, especially in the Pokemon hobby, because on release, we've seen this over and over again, hundreds of times, that when a set comes out, prices drop dramatically, and that's just due to the overwhelming amount of product out there in which a lot of people just pick up on release, kind of common sense. So I'm going to start this video off. Do not pick up Phantasmal Flames. That is my big belief. We're going to see a lot of this stuff drop dramatically on release. Again, just bringing that up because Phantasmal Flames is definitely going to be a very interesting set. By the way, I will be coming back to this page later in this video to discuss my overall opinion on Phantasmal and how it's going to perform in November. Next up, we have Mega Evolution. Again, I'm on that same boat where Mega Evolution is not a set you should be picking up right now. I do think that a lot of this product we will see in the next year of 2026. I sort of have this, like, you know, that gut feeling of like something is going to happen. I've always had this gut feeling, you know, with a lot of Pokemon sets in general. But as we're getting closer and closer to 2026, and then we hop into 2026, and then months pass by, and oh my god, time's flying. Do you guys believe Prismatic Evolutions was almost a year ago now? That's how fast time is flying, just to say that. So what I think is going to happen, and just scale this and draw this into your head, see if this makes sense. As we get more and more sets now, you have to realize that the print run is always going to be 2 years, right? Prismatic most likely will go to 2027. Mega Evolution is most likely going to go to 2028. That price gap, that time gap is massive. That's an extra year of print we're going to have with Mega Evolution that we didn't have with Prismatic. So what I'm saying here is that we are most likely going to see a lot of the hype continue to fade as it currently is, right? October was one of the weakest months in this bull market. And I feel like, you know, as this time goes down, we're going to see a lot of this stuff get really close to MSRP. So Mega Evolution is just going to be one of those sets that we're going to have a great buying opportunity in the near future. Again, my personal opinion right there, but that's what I've sort of seen happen. And if you tie it back down to the 2020 hype, where everyone was going crazy over Pokemon cards, and then everyone found Evolving Skies for $100 a booster box. Yeah, that was a time. It literally was, bro. Like, you can go click on my channel. I have a picture or a video of me having my Evolving Skies booster box for $140. So just keep that in mind. It's very important to be, is the right word prediction based? I don't know. Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's just like, it's good to foreshadow. That's the word I'm looking for. Next up, this is an interesting play that I recently found, and I honestly can see the potential here. So, Prismatic Evolution booster bundles are going for $55. Destined Rivals booster bundles are going for $56. Now, if we zoom out in the past month, we could see that the amount of price gap here is kind of tremendous, right? Destined Rivals booster bundles were at an all-time low at $44. Prismatic Evolutions all-time low at $56. Yet, right now, as we currently speak, they are identical in price. And this is really not a $1,000 like buy that I would be doing, but if you have Destined Rivals booster bundles, and I'm taking this for my own note because I have them, I would actually highly recommend trade them for Prismatic. Let me explain and hear my logic again. Prismatic Evolutions has gone through a massive reprint over the past few months, right? With Costco, with Sam's Club, with the new Costco SPC reprint. It's going to be insane. Costco also did a reprint with these booster bundles. Do you guys remember that? That dropped the price dramatically with their ETBs. I have a crazy prediction. I mean, I don't even know if it's crazy. It most likely will happen, where Destined Rivals is going to go through a Costco reprint with an ETB. It happened with Surging Sparks. It happened with Prismatic Evolutions. I think Destined Rivals is up next. Destin Rebels ETBs, 115. Do not be picking those ETBs up. We are going to go through a reprint, guys. Remember when Destin Rebels booster boxes hit $500 and there was so much FOMO? Literally speaking, so many people bought in at a $500 booster box price point, which was one of the stupidest things you ever could have done, because that is practically saying that you have no clue on how the market is really working in terms of the product side of things. And again, I think that these Destin Rebels booster bundles are in that scenario right now where they're just pumping super, super high, and they're just going to have a massive reprint and crash dramatically. However, Prismatic Evolutions, on the hand, has that floor at around $50 and tends not to go below it. So where we currently are is literally the lowest we'll probably go realistically, noting that it is Prismatic Evolutions. Now, I'm not comparing these two sets as if like Destin Rivals is worse or Prismatic is better. I mean, sure, in some ways that's accurate if you can argue it, but realistically speaking, Prismatic Evolutions has always been that more sought after expensive set than Destin. So keep that in mind, and I do think this is an easy swap if you guys have them. Now, you might be saying, Pokesocks, I've been watching this video for 6 minutes now, and not one time have you mentioned the goodbye. And that's the twist of this video. I think in this market, and you can call me a little bit late on this, but I do think that right now, guys, we're at a selling time. The $1,000 buys, the $1,000 months where you should be pouring heavy amounts of money in was sort of a few months ago. The summer months was a great example of this, where we saw a lot of low prices for certain products, and right now everything is starting to tip the iceberg. Now, let me explain myself here before I get a lot of the comments saying, Pokesocks, you're effing crazy for saying this. No. Can I explain myself? Thank you. So, I'm doing my research for these videos, as I always do, and I'm being honest with you guys. The amount of opportunities that are out there are very, very slim. Everything is coming down in price, and you could argue, Pokesocks, that's a great opportunity, isn't it? Yes, it is. But if you do think about it, 2026 is going to offer so many great opportunities with reprints and restocks, and we are already seeing the fear enter the market's eyes. So I do think that a lot of you guys who managed to pick up a lot of the products, especially from the older sets, right now might be a great opportunity to start selling your product. Now, don't worry, I do have some products that you could be picking up. Don't get all scoring me in your seats. But realistically speaking, I just do not think, guys, the opportunities are right there as they once used to be. Does that make sense? I hope what I'm saying here is kind of valid. Go ahead and comment helicopters if you can sort of agree with me. I know there's going to be some disagreements, and that's totally fine. But realistically speaking, right now just offers so much of a good buying of a good selling opportunity than the buying. Keep you guys updated with the post from PokeNotify, as I always do. We have some official news. The Costco Wholesale Prismatic Evolution SPC is coming soon. You guys already know this. I've preached on this from my past few videos, and I'm going to say it one more time. I do think that we're going to see this SBC in particular have a massive price fall. So again, if you have them, should you be getting rid of them? That's what I sort of mean for a great selling opportunity, because that's sort of the opportunity we're currently in. We also have the Mega Charizard X selling for over $2,000 on eBay. Kind of a ridiculous price. And the best card of the year, Umbreon EX or Mega Charizard X. Let me know in the comments what you would recommend picking up. I'm not picking up. What you would recommend. Can I speak? What you think the best card of the year is. I'm not going to lie. I'm more so of a Charizard fan, so I'm going to go with the Mega Charizard. No glaze, but realistically speaking. Now, going back to this drawing, I want to make something else clear, because I know I just don't want to get myself in a pickle where I'm kind of screwed myself on this channel. Tomorrow's videos, do not be surprised if I make a video on what you should be picking up this week, or this week's greatest buys, this and that. Take away one thing from this channel and one thing away from me. I try to offer you guys the best advice for every type of scenario right now. Even though this video is titled How I Would Spend $1,000 in November, there is nothing that effing crazy to pick up right now. However, tomorrow's video about what I would pick up this week might be tailored to more so of some products that I find as interesting buys or some potential plays. But realistically speaking, it is a great selling opportunity, more so buying. Just keep that in mind as this video and channel moves on forward. Moving up, we have some older sets that I want to bring up. We have trainer galleries from the Sword and Shield era. I'm bringing these up because I think this is a great reflection to sort of realize, again, where we are in the market right now. I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but Sword and Shield has been one of the slowest gainers these fast few months. I can't speak today. I have no idea why. A lot of these cards have been frozen in price. The Umbreon, the Rayquaza, the Starmie, the game, like everything is either falling or just stagnant regarding the Sword and Shield era. And I sort of have my reason behind this. And it's just due to the fact, guys, that what's really moving in the market more now than ever is going to be the product that you can find on the shelves. The Sword and Shield and all of these older sets are just not really going to be there anymore, right? If you go to your Target, if you go to your Walmart, you're not going to see scalpers picking up Sword and Shield ETBs or this and that anymore. And that's just due to the fact that the opportunities of massive volume fluctuation, again, it's just not there. So that's why a lot of this product is a lot slower, and why other product like Prismatic, Destined Rivals is so much of a quick ROI, because people can go to their store, find it, buy it, flip it, and there's just so much volume going on, where again, Sword and Shield, it's just not there anymore. Now, one product, like I'm going to bring this up, guys, it's going to be Blooming Waters. I've been a big Blooming Waters fan ever since the release, because it does offer the best price to pack ratio for blooming, for a very, very solid product. $171 for 12 packs of 151. I do really respect this box and what it contains and offers, and I've always recommended that this should always be a collection box that you do have. Moving on forward, I got this asked in the comments and in the Discord. Pokestocks, should I be picking up Crown Zenith right now? You see, picking up Crown Zenith in terms of where it's currently at goes back to exactly what I just said about the Sword and Shield cards. If I click on the ETB, for example, in the past month, literally no movement. I don't know why it's not showing any of these stuff getting purchased, because there has been, but realistically speaking, guys, the movement throughout October has been very slow. And really, realistically, ever since September, this ETB has only gone up $15. Which again brings me to my point, the market fluctuation / volume is not there. So I'm hoping you could take away one thing from this video and not call me crazy. We're not seeing a lot of movement in the older Sword and Shield sets. We're not seeing a lot of movement in the older Sword and Shield cards, which is just due to the fact that the fluctuation and the buy volume is not there anymore. Most importantly, a lot of the product right now is taking a massive dip, which could offer a good buying opportunity, but also a great selling opportunity. Again, by the way, prices are still pretty high, so you can easily get yourself a good profit. However, I am in this hobby for the long term, so I am chilling on everything. You could take that for what you want, but I hope all of you guys can sort of agree with me. I know that this video is going to be one of my controversial ones where I'm going to get a lot of mixed reviews, but take away one thing, and one thing only, is that Pokestocks had steak for dinner. Bye, guys. Peace out.